The officials are ready. The fighters are in the ring, and they are ready. So for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Well, all right, guys, let's get right into it. Mario Barrios became a two-weight title holder Saturday night at the expense of former welterweight champion, who again bravely battled through a severe swelling surrounding in his right eye. San Antonio's Barrios dropped Yordenis Ugas with a jab late in the second round and again with a counter left hook early in the 12th round to secure his unanimous decision victory in their fight for the vacant WBC Welterweight title. Judges Tim Cheatham scored it 117-108. Chris Flores scored it 118-107, and Steve Weisfeld scored it 118-107. All scored Barrios the winner of the Showtime pay-per-view bout on Canelo Alvarez versus Jermell Charlo undercard tonight at T-Mobile Arena. Barrios, now 28 wins, 2 losses, 18 by way of knockout, could become the WBC's full welterweight champion if the undefeated, undisputed 140-pound champion Terence Crawford decides to give up his WBC belt to compete in the 154-pound division in his next fight. Ugas, 27 wins, 6 losses, 12 by way of knockout, entered the ring as a 2-1 favorite over the 28-year-old Barrios, a former WBA secondary 140-pound champ, but the Cuban-born boxer lost a second straight fight. The 37-year-old Ugas fought for the first time in 17 months before he battled Barrios, the former WBA welterweight champion. Hadn't boxed since Errol Spence stopped him in the 10th round of their welterweight title unification fight in April 2022. After suffering a knockdown late into the second round, Ugas fought with purpose in the third round, when he continually outlanded Barrios and kept him on his back foot. Ugas landed a right hand that made Barrios move away from him just after the halfway point of the third round. Ugas drove Barrios with a right hand that forced Barrios to retreat with just under 40 seconds to go in the fourth round. Ugas snuck in another right hand to the side of Barrios' head with a couple of seconds before the fifth round concluded. A right hand by Ugas landed in exchange with just over 40 seconds remaining in the fifth. Barrios hit Ugas with a right hand that knocked Ugas backwards barely 10 seconds into the sixth round. Ugas nailed Barrios with a right hand to the side of his head a few seconds before the bell sounded to end the sixth. A ringside physician closely examined Ugas' right eye before the 10th round began, but he was allowed to continue action. Ugas was wary of Barrios' jab during the 9th round, perhaps because he was having trouble seeing out of his right eye. Ugas connected with the right hand that forced Barrios to move away from him with just under a minute to go into the 10th. He didn't throw a lot of punches during that round, however, which allowed Barrios to have some success. Barrios and Ugas traded hands with almost 50 seconds to go in the 11th round. A ringside doctor looked at the damage around Ugas' eye prior to the start of the second straight round, the 11th, yet he again allowed Ugas to keep fighting. At this time, Ugas' eye was almost completely shut. A ringside doctor examined the damage before the 11th and 12th rounds as well, but he allowed Ugas to continue each time. The gutsy Ugas seemingly couldn't see out of his right eye in these rounds, but he was able to make it to the final bell. Guys, what did you think about Mario Barrios versus Yordenis Ugas this evening? We thought that Mario Barrios put on a really dominating performance. In the beginning of the fight, we thought that Ugas was hitting kind of hard, and he actually hurt Barrios a few times. But as the fight progressed, we saw the deterioration of Ugas. We saw his eyes start slowly swelling, and there was even a time when he spit out his mouthpiece 2 separate times in the same round, which resulted in a point being taken away. And we think it was because he hit with a really, really hard shot, which caused him to kind of be dazed. He almost looked like he was out on his feet walking back to the corner because he couldn't see it. He couldn't see anything coming from the right side of his face. So, yeah, guys, congratulations, Mario Barrios. What do you think is a good fight for Mario Barrios next? What makes sense for Mario Barrios? We really think that Mario Barrios versus Keith Thurman is going to be next on the list for him. But let us know if you guys think that there's someone else in the division that Mario Barrios could put up a good fight with next. Let us know in the comments below. You can find us on Instagram at SportBox TV Official, X formerly known as Twitter at SportBox TV. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also share the vid. We appreciate all love and support. Thanks.